I want to talk about clubs and organizations real quick as well, beyond the events that I do. Um, Joining local clubs is a great way to feed your events, because you're going to meet a lot of people who work with you, who will support you, who will broaden you beyond your neighborhood, beyond your farm. You'll start to get into their neighborhood. They'll incorporate you in their events. That's like, I've got the Harbor Club listed here. That's a local business club. It's a lot of fun to be a part of. It's got a restaurant. It's got office spaces. I use it a lot for client meetings, and I pay a monthly fee. I use it. I go, and anything that you're going to invest in and that you're going to spend money on as a realtor, you need to make sure that you're utilizing it, that it's helping your business. So I will use that to build connections. I mentioned this earlier. If your neighborhood group doesn't have a Facebook group, start one right now. If your neighborhood does have a Facebook group, start your own. Make it specific to something in the neighborhood. Moms walking, dads taking their kids to the park on Saturday. Do things that you, one, will participate in, and two, that you can start to be a contributor to, that you can be the one that people ask immediately. You want to be kind of the president or of your HOA without being the president of your HOA. If you don't have to be, don't take that on if you don't have to be, but be very involved. Be the go-to guy for questions. Always be there for, like, yeah, Seth does this event, he'll know. I would say for me, but again, my faith is important to me, so my church. Some people get funny about this: the separation of church and state, the separation of church and real estate. I don't push anything branding wise in the church. I do sponsor things. I do, like, the church school has sports teams. I'm going to sponsor them. I'm going to have my name on it that way. They're looking for businesses to sponsor. But these are your people. These are your friends. These are your community. Be involved, one, because it's going to be good for you. And two, these are the people where you should be getting deals from. They like, know, and trust you, and so they should be sending you business and using you. So don't overlook that. Don't be quiet about it. Don't hide the fact that you're a realtor. The BNI groups, PGA is one that I started. I don't pay for a BNI group. You can go under their networking organization and pay for it. I just started my own. I used that Harbor Club up above. I started getting a couple people who are like-minded, building businesses and entrepreneurs, to where they have to use referrals or they need you to send things. We meet once a week. I mean, that's a big commitment, but it's an incredibly good group of people who I've already, like, we've been doing it now for only 3 months. This is a new venture for me, and I'm going to flesh out a course on this and some more info. So get back to me on this one. Follow me and see how it goes on Instagram. But I've closed 3 deals in 2 months out of a group of 6 people that I didn't know beforehand. And it's like I said, it's a 1-week commitment of 1 hour. We get together for lunch. So I was going to eat lunch anyway, but it's a presentation to get in front of people who are important in your community, because they are building businesses and they're building their life as well. I love being on the water. I'm part of Freedom Boat Club. I try to utilize that. I mean, take people out on boats. That's just an organization. They've got their own Facebook group. I like to talk about, like, hey, did you see this house that went up for sale on the water? You know, be around the people that you want to sell. People who are using boats and on the water tend to be people who are buying higher end. And so if you can move up the dollar amount of what you're selling, hang around those people. The gym, that's one that I feel like that a lot of people put their earbuds in. Or they're working out at home. If you're a realtor and you're working out at home, why? You should be working out. It's good for you. Go be in front of people. Everything that you do that you can be with and be social and be in a community with, do it. It's an opportunity for you to be known, for you to build your business.